What's up, everyone? If you guys are turned off by the lack of quality, it's because of the fact that I am currently using another device besides what I normally use because of space issues. I gotta go ahead and get that taken care of. It's weird. In the meantime, I guess I just will start off. This week has been wild. Let's see where to start. Osaf and Warnock won. Both of them did, which is really weird because, Osaf, when Warnock won, the first thing I'm thinking about is Osaf has to win because nobody's going to pick Warnock and Purdue. This is weird. It's like one Democrat, one Republican, one black man, one white man, one preacher, one really corrupt businessman. It just wouldn't have made any sense. I think that they call that down ballot voting, and I honestly don't even. That's like I don't know what that term actually means. Whatever. What else? What else? But yeah, Osaf and Warnock won, and that was the only good thing politically that happened on that day because almost immediately afterwards, you got like all these racists and white supremacists and Trump supporters, which are basically all the same person, just storming Capitol Hill. And the first thing that goes in my mind is like this is terrorism. This is terrorism, and it's the worst kind because like now you kind of got it's like what makes this really bad is that like the right has to find a way to spin this to make this A look not like terrorism and B make them look like the good guys. So they're basically saying that wasn't us; those were the bad guys disguised as us, and it's like dude, we got cameras. We have the internet. We can literally see you guys acting a fool right now. Somebody actually, people had like the Confederate flags and the Nazi flags and all these things that was going on. This is crazy. And yet, for some crazy reason, like people just sat there and said, this makes sense. One thing I love about this is that like nobody had a mask on. So it was like, what, like, so it's like, we know that it's you. Like, do you not know that we can see you, bro? It's wild, man. I love it. I'm personally loving this because of the fact that now, you have an actual act to connect to this. It's like right now the political agenda should be how do we make sure this doesn't happen again? Because I don't know if I think this is probably the first time in history that something has ever happened like this. And when I say the first time in history that something like this has ever happened, I mean the president motivating a group of hocked up supporters to storm Capitol Hill to prevent his opponent who won the election from basically being announced as the winner. Like all these things together, it's just wild. To make this even more hilarious, you have to understand that, like, if Donald Trump wasn't president, he would have just been another rich dude, and it just would have been like, oh, Donald Trump is just doing eccentric, wild, rich guy stuff. But now it's like he's president. This is going to be some kid's history homework, at least a good decade or so from now. Like, we're going to have to tell kids that this happened on top of a global pandemic. This is unbelievable. Ossoff and Warnock couldn't even enjoy their victories before a whole bunch of racists just came down and just slapped that victory out of their hands and said, "Nope, we won." Which I still don't understand that portion either because like you have to like, bro, how does the president lose by 7 million and you say, "Nope, he won." But he lost by 7 million. To put that in perspective, like he lost the last election in 2016 by 3 million votes. 3 million people said we want the other person, and Trump still won because the electoral college was like, we're still racist. Then 4 million more people throughout the course of 4 years woke up and said, didn't we say we didn't want this dude? And like, you know, it's wild, man. It's wild. It's a beautiful thing. But like, still wild. Still wild. And like that's basically like that's the news though. Like now we're trying to figure out like what are they going. Now they're talking about impeaching him again. Donald Trump would be the first president in history to ever be impeached twice, as well as get blocked off of Twitter, Spotify, Pinterest, YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest and Spotify. What? Twitch. How do you get blocked from Twitch? What did you do? Man, somebody made a joke about how Donald Trump is gonna like have to like do OnlyFans just to have people, like talk to him and stuff. And that's the even funnier. That's even funnier to me. Like then there's the other website, Parler, Parler, and it's just like now we're starting to see what I've always wanted to see. Racists actually destroy everything they touch. Because Parler was supposed to be the right wing website, the alternative towards, the fascist left trying to take over everything. And it's like, yeah, this is you guys. Enjoy your site. Now that's getting taken away. Man, it's beautiful. This is remarkable. It's like I've been screaming for the longest time, we really should criminalize white supremacy. And it feels like that's starting to happen. And it's a beautiful thing. The one weird thing about white supremacists that I always find a little bit annoying is that like they always try to make it seem like well, if they come after us, they're gonna come after you next. And I'm like, I'm black. They go after us anyway, If anything, them coming after you balances the playing field a little bit because now y'all don't get away with the stuff that we can't get away with. It's like, heck, this is fair. Get them too. I love it. I love it. I spent 6 minutes talking about politics. I didn't even bring up anything that's going on personally with me. I'm trying to get another job, but I don't know yet. I don't know how that's gonna go. That's about it, honestly. But yeah, this video is probably taking longer than it should. I'm just like, man, we gotta do better as a country. And I like to think that now, since the Senate is flipped, we could do that. Are my lips were my lips ashy this whole time? Man. Oh well, it's probably because I had this mask on. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and like I said, it's like one thing I don't want this to be is a political channel. I really don't want this to be a political channel. But for right now, it is. That's it though. Love and peace. Y'all have a good one.